Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop and you build as you go through life. Smart people know this, and they have a number of secrets to help them feel more confident at work. I've uncovered those secrets for you, and I will reveal them in this video. I'm Cara Ronan, leadership coach to emerging leaders, and I talk about all things related to leadership, communication, and executive presence so you can get promoted at work. Subscribe to my channel if you want content like this every week. The first thing smart people do to feel more confident at work is they get clear on their strengths. They know exactly what they bring to the table, why they were hired, and why they're a valuable professional. They're aware of this, and they carry this knowledge with them into every meeting and in every challenging situation they face. Knowledge of their strengths is what keeps them confident in testing situations. It's what allows them to put their hand up first for new projects. It's what allows them to increase their visibility and perceived level of competence. Getting clear on your strengths is something you can absolutely do as well, and here are some tips to help you. The first way is to pay attention to what tasks you enjoy the most and what tasks you find easy. If you find something easy, then it's probably because you're good at it. If you are good at a specific task at work, then you're more likely to enjoy that task and get a lot more fulfillment through it. So if there are any tasks you are good at and you enjoy at work, make a note of these tasks because it's likely you have strengths in this area. The second way you can find out your strengths is to listen to feedback. Sometimes we don't always know our strengths. Sometimes it's really difficult for us to identify them, and we need an external perspective. Feedback will help you get that external perspective that you need. So from somebody you work with, your coworker, your boss, or somebody else in the organization. When you get feedback from those people, take a close look at that feedback and see if you can identify any areas of strength that you may have overlooked before. And the third way to find out what your strengths are is to do a formal assessment. For example, the Clifton Strengths Assessment, which will give you a list of your top strengths. Now, this is a paid assessment, but I do believe there are a lot of free assessments out there that can give you an idea of what your top strengths are. Another thing smart people do to feel more confident is to actively learn new skills. They know that confidence is built through building your skill set, through building your level of knowledge as well, so you can see your advancement and progress in a particular area. It's this advancement and progress that you focus on that will help you feel more confident. For me, every time I use a new vocabulary in French or a new grammatical structure when I speak French, and I actually use it with the other person and they understand what I say, this makes me feel proud. This makes me feel confident, and it makes me want to keep speaking French. It's because I can see the level of achievement. I can see my progress. I can see where I started from and where I am now. I'm sure you can relate to this. I'm sure you can think of a task or a skill set or a piece of knowledge or something related to what you do at work that you can apply this to as well. You could try actively learning a new skill that you are envious other people have. Expand on a current skill that you already have, but make it better. Or choose a new skill to learn and actively seek out courses or some kind of training to actually learn that skill. And what's really important here is that you actually apply that skill. Don't just learn it and let it go to waste. You need to learn it and you need to apply it. That is the only way you're actually going to see any kind of progress and get that sense of achievement that you need in order to feel more confident. Smart people also know that there is a relationship between their body language and the level of confidence that they feel. And they use their body language strategically in order to feel more confident. In 2010, Amy Cuddy and her colleagues did research on this, and they found that when you use high power poses, it triggers a hormonal change inside your body that can make you feel more confident. It increases the level of testosterone, which is the power hormone. It decreases the level of cortisol, which is the stress hormone, and it makes you feel more confident in that moment. It's likely you've heard about this research since it has been documented everywhere since 2010, but in case you haven't, I will link to it in the description below. What smart people do with these high power poses is they use them strategically. mostly before challenging situations or stressful situations. They use them to give themselves a boost of confidence that they need to get through that stressful moment. And this is something you can absolutely do as well to help you feel more confident in the moment when you need to. But you're probably asking yourself, well, Cara, what are these high power poses? What do I do to make a high power pose? High power poses are all about taking up as much space as possible. They're expansive body language gestures, expansive body language postures. For example, standing with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, putting your arms on your hips, keeping your head high to reveal your neck slightly, but not too high because that can make you look arrogant. So just up a little bit, and keeping your eyes open, making sure you have eye contact with the person you're talking to. These types of body language gestures, they are expansive. They are high power poses. And when you use them, they will trigger that hormonal change I explained before, and they will help you to feel more confident in that moment. I talk about this in a lot more depth in my Powerful Confident Body Language for Women video course, currently available on Udemy. If you're interested in that course and finding out more, I'll put a discount link in the description below. Just to note, this course is applicable for men as well as women. Yes, the title says women in it, but I've had many men who have taken this course and have learned a lot of valuable content and knowledge from it. Another thing confident people do is they don't let negative self-talk stay with them, not for too long anyway. They know that what they think and what they tell themselves will eventually become who they are. It will become a part of them. They don't want that negative self-talk to become a part of them. They don't want to succumb to this negative self-talk, so they fight it. They don't let it get them down. How do they exactly fight this negative self-talk? Well, every time they have a negative thought in their mind about themselves that is going to reduce the amount of confidence that they feel, they write it down. The process of writing negative thoughts down, seeing them on paper, can easily help you feel and realize how absurd those thoughts are. Most of the time when we use this negative self-talk and we tell ourselves, I'm not good enough or I'm not smart enough, these things that we're telling ourselves, they're not real. And the process of writing it down on a piece of paper helps us to realize that what we are convincing ourselves or trying to convince ourselves with is untrue. It is not real. It just exists in our imagination. So confident people, they write down these negative thoughts, but they don't stop there. They cross out those negative thoughts and they replace them with something more empowering. For example, if before a meeting you tell yourself, I'm going to sound really dumb if I say that, or if I say that, people are going to really question my competence and wonder why I'm at the meeting, you need to write those thoughts down exactly as you say them in your mind. Then you need to cross them out and you need to replace them with something more positive, something more empowering, something more aligned with actual reality. I encourage you, the next time you have a negative thought through your mind or that negative self-talk creeps up, try this method and honestly, let me know how it goes for you in the comments below. If you have liked what you've learned so far in this video, we've got a lot more to go, but so far, if you've liked what you've learned, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can get more content like this every week. Smart people also know that setting achievable goals on a regular basis can help them feel more confident. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting when you don't usually speak up in meetings, or whether it's putting your hand up for a stretch project, small achievable goals can really give you that confidence boost that you need. It's something I encourage you to try this week. Think of one small action, one small task that you can do, a small achievable goal that you can do at work to help you boost your confidence. Try to choose something that you don't usually do, because moving out of your comfort zone is really the only way you are going to grow and learn that you are growing and improving and therefore building more confidence. And whatever you choose, write it in the comments below, share it with us so we can help support you in that process. When it comes to speaking up in meetings, I know that is something that many viewers of this channel have difficulty with. It can be daunting, it can be challenging. If that sounds like you, then you need to watch this video right here where I teach you how to speak with more confidence and authority in meetings. And of course, if you have liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.